Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome! You are tuned into Hello English World, the podcast that makes learning English feel like hanging out with your best friends.
That's right. And if this is your first time here, trust me, you picked the best day to show up.
Together, we are your English learning companions, your guides, your cheerleaders, and honestly, your biggest fans.
This channel was built for one reason and one reason only, to make English feel easy. Not scary, not boring, not complicated.
Just real, natural, the kind of English you actually use in everyday life, at work, at school, with friends, at the airport, at Starbucks.
Anywhere, really. That's the beauty of it.
So whether you're a total beginner or you've been studying English for years and just want to sound more natural, you are in the right place.
Welcome to Hello English World!
Now, before we jump into today's topic, let me ask you something.
Ooh, I love when you do this.
Have you ever been in a situation where someone walks up to you and says, "Hi, tell me about yourself," and your mind just goes completely blank?
Oh my goodness, yes. Every single time. Your heart starts beating fast, your palms get sweaty.
And suddenly you forget your own name.
Exactly! It's the most common situation in the world, and yet it trips people up every time.
Well, not anymore. Today, we are going to fix that together.
Today's episode is all about how to talk about yourself in English, confidently, naturally, and with a smile.
So, Rose, let's start by talking about why this topic matters so much.
Great idea. Leo, think about it. Almost every important conversation in life starts with introducing yourself.
Right. Job interviews, meeting new classmates, starting a conversation with someone you like, traveling abroad.
Even online, dating apps, LinkedIn profiles, first messages to new friends.
All of it starts with, "So, tell me about yourself."
And here's the thing. When you can talk about yourself clearly and comfortably in English, something magical happens.
You feel more confident, you make a better first impression, people start taking you seriously.
You feel more confident. You make a better first impression. People start taking you seriously.
That's exactly what we want for every single listener of this podcast. That feeling, that confidence.
Let's do it. All right, let's start with the absolute basics. When you introduce yourself, you usually start with three things: your name, your age or background, and where you're from.
Super simple, right? Let's show our listeners what that sounds like. I'll go first. Hi there, my name is Leo. I'm 26 years old, and I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. That's in the United States, in the Midwest, actually.
Great, now me. Hi everyone, my name is Rose. I'm 24, and I grew up in London, England. But right now, I'm living in New York City, and I absolutely love it here.
So, see how easy that was? Name, age, where you're from. Three simple things.
And notice something. We said, I'm originally from and I grew up in. Those are two very useful phrases.
Originally from means where you were born or where you come from.
And I grew up in means the place where you spent your childhood, where you went to school, made your first friends.
They might be the same place or they might be different.
Exactly. So let's teach our listeners those phrases right now. Phrase 1. My name is blank. The most basic and clear way to introduce your name.
Phrase 2, I'm originally from blank. Use this to talk about your hometown or country of origin.
Phrase 3, I grew up in blank. Use this to describe where you spent most of your childhood.
Phrase 4, right now I'm living in blank. Use this to share your current location.
Now, listeners, I want you to pause this episode right now. Yes, right now, and say these lines out loud. Use your own name, your own age, your hometown.
Don't be shy. Talking out loud is the fastest way to learn. Even if you're alone in your room, just say it.
Say it in the mirror if you have to. Trust me, it works.
Leo practices in the mirror every morning. I do not deny that.
Okay, so now that we know your name, age, and where you're from, the next big question is, what do you do?
This question means, what is your job? Or what are you studying? Or basically, how do you spend your days?
In English, we usually answer this question in a very natural, relaxed way. Let me give you some examples. So for me, I'm a journalist. I write for a lifestyle magazine here in New York. I cover topics like travel, food, culture, and of course, language.
Did you catch that? She said, I'm a journalist. Very direct. Then she said, I write for, which gives more detail. Then she said, I cover topics like, which tells you what she does in her job.
That three-part structure is so useful. What you are, where you work, and what you actually do.
Let me try. I'm a software engineer. I work for a tech startup in downtown Chicago. Basically, I build mobile apps, the kind people use every day on their phones.
I love that basically. It's such a natural word to use when you're explaining something in simple terms.
I love that basically, it's such a natural word to use when you're explaining something in simple terms.
What if you're a student? That's totally normal to say too.
Absolutely. You might say, I'm a university student. I'm studying business administration at the University of Texas. Or, I'm in my second year of high school.
Or maybe you do multiple things. I'm a part-time nurse and I'm also studying for my master's degree. Life is busy. It's okay to say that.
That's so true for so many people. Phrase 5. I'm a blank. State your job title or role. Example, I'm a teacher, I'm a student, I'm a doctor.
Phrase 6. I work for, at, blank. Mention your company or school.
Phrase 7. I'm studying blank. Use this for students to explain their field of study.
Phrase 8. Basically, I, blank. Use this to simplify a complex job description.
One more tip. Don't worry if your job title is hard to translate into English. Just describe what you do instead.
So instead of trying to find the perfect translation, say, I help people with their taxes, or I design buildings, or I take care of elderly patients.
Action words are your best friend here. Describe what you do, not just what you are. Okay, this is my favorite part because this is where your personality really comes through.
Yes! When you talk about your hobbies and interests, you stop sounding like a robot and start sounding like a real, interesting human being.
No offense to robots.
None taken, I'm sure. Okay, so common ways to talk about hobbies in English include I love, I enjoy, I'm really into, and one of my biggest passions is.
Let's model this together. Rose, tell us about your hobbies.
Okay, so outside of work, I love reading, especially fiction. I'm a huge fan of mystery novels. I'm also really into photography. I take my camera everywhere. And honestly, I'm kind of obsessed with trying new restaurants. Food is my love language.
That is so Rose. Food is my love language. That is a real phrase, everyone, and it means food is how you show and receive love.
It's absolutely true. Lito, your turn.
All right, so I'm a huge sports fan. I follow basketball and football religiously. I also love hiking. There's something about being in nature that just recharges my soul. And lately, I've been getting really into cooking. Like, I actually make my own pasta now.
He does. It's incredible. He brought pasta to the office once and everyone was obsessed.
It was a good pasta.
The best pasta. Okay, listeners, now let's give you the key phrases from what we just said.
I love, I enjoy. Basic and clear. Example, I love reading. I enjoy cooking.
I'm really into. Informal and very natural. Shows strong interest.
I'm a huge fan of. Use for sports teams, genres, or celebrities.
Lately, I've been getting into. Use for new hobbies or interests.
One of my biggest passions is more formal, great for interviews.
Now, here's a bonus tip. When you talk about hobbies, don't just name the hobby. Say why you love it.
This makes such a difference. I love hiking is good, but I love hiking because being in nature helps me de-stress and think clearly. That is interesting. That's the kind of thing that makes people want to keep talking to you.
The because is the secret weapon.
Always bring the because.
Now let's go a little deeper. Sometimes when someone says, tell me about yourself, they want to know more than just facts.
They want to know, who are you as a person?
This comes up a lot in job interviews, college applications, and deeper conversations.
So let's practice talking about personality and values. Leo, can you describe yourself as a person? Sure. Okay. So I would describe myself as someone who is ambitious, but also grounded. I care a lot about growth, both personally and professionally. I'm definitely an extrovert. I get energy from being around people, and I think one of my biggest values is loyalty. I'm very committed to the people I care about.
That was beautiful. Did everyone notice the structure? He used, I would describe myself as, then gave an adjective, then explained it. He said, I care a lot about, and one of my biggest values is.
Rose, your turn. Who is Rose the person?
Okay, so I think I'm naturally curious. I always want to understand how things work and why people do what they do. That's probably why I became a journalist. I'm also pretty empathetic. I feel things deeply, and I try to be really present for the people in my life. And I value creativity a lot. I feel most alive when I'm creating something, whether that's a story, a photo, or even just a good meal.
I love that. I feel most alive when. That's such a powerful phrase.
Right? It's honest, and it really says something meaningful about a person.
I would describe myself as great opener for personality descriptions.
I'm an introvert/extrovert. It tells people how you recharge and interact.
I care a lot about shows your values and priorities.
One of my biggest values is direct and honest way to share what matters.
I feel most alive when powerful and memorable phrase.
Here's a list of useful personality adjectives in English, by the way. You can pick the ones that describe you.
Positive traits: ambitious, creative, empathetic, loyal, curious, adaptable, disciplined, optimistic, patient, enthusiastic.
More nuanced traits: introverted, reserved, independent, detail-oriented, analytical, spontaneous, idealistic.
Good interview phrases: results-driven, team player, self-motivated, quick learner, problem solver.
Don't try to use all of them at once. Pick 2 or 3 that feel most true to who you are. Authenticity always wins.
All right, now for the exciting part, talking about your goals and dreams.
This section is so important for job interviews, but also just for making real connections with people. When you share your dreams, people remember you.
I'll start. So right now, my biggest goal is to build something meaningful in the tech world. I want to create an app that actually solves real problems for real people. Not just another social media platform, but something that changes someone's day.
I love that. Mine is, honestly, I want to write a book someday, a travel memoir. Something about all the places I've been, the people I've met, and the conversations that changed how I see the world.
That's going to be an amazing book.
Thank you. We're going to make it happen.
Now a few phrases you can use when talking about goals.
My biggest goal right now is clear, direct, present-focused.
In the next 5 years, I hope to great for interview questions about the future.
I've always dreamed of more personal and emotional, very memorable.
I'm working toward shows active effort, not just wishful thinking.
One day, I'd love to casual and positive way to talk about long-term dreams.
And remember, your goals don't have to be huge. I want to become more fluent in English is a real goal. I want to travel to Japan next year is a real goal. Own it.
There's no such thing as a goal that's too small or too big. If it matters to you, it's worth saying.
All right, everyone, we have come to the end of episode 1 of Hello English World.
And what an episode that was. We covered so much today. Your name, your background, your job, your hobbies, your personality, your goals, and how to put it all together into a confident, natural, memorable self-introduction in English.
I hope you feel more confident about introducing yourself in English after today. Remember, confidence doesn't come before practice. It comes from practice.
So practice. Every day, a little at a time, and before you know it, you'll be having conversations in English that you never thought was possible.
That's what this podcast is all about. Real English, real conversations, real growth.
Welcome to Hello English World, and welcome to your English journey.
Leo, what did you think of today's episode?
Honestly, I think this is just the beginning. I feel like our listeners are going to do incredible things with what they learned today.
I agree. I already can't wait for the next episode.
Same. All right, before we go, we have 3 very important things to ask you.
3 very, very important things.
Number 1, if you enjoyed today's episode, please like this video. It takes literally 2 seconds, and it tells YouTube that this content is worth sharing. That means more people get to learn English with us, and that is the whole point.
Number 2, subscribe to HelloEnglishWorld. We have so many amazing episodes coming your way. Conversation skills, job interview English, travel English, everyday slang, American idioms, British expressions, and so much more. You do not want to miss a single one.
And make sure you hit that notification bell. It's the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button. Hit it so you get notified every time we upload a new episode.
Number 3, and this is our favorite one, leave us a comment. Introduce yourself in the comments below. Use the phrases from today's episode and tell us, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? What do you love?
We genuinely read every single comment, and if you're lucky, we might just reply to yours.
This community is everything to us. You are the reason we do this. And knowing that Hello English World is making a difference in even one person's life, that makes every episode worth it.
So thank you. Truly, thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. Thank you for being part of this journey.
This is Leo and Rose signing off from Hello English World. See you in the next episode.